Hello and welcome back, Malo here. Today we're playing the Diablo 3 Necromancer beta. And in the last episode we took a couple suggestions, and in this episode I'm going to take another one, this one from Zachary Highland. And one thing about this particular suggestion is it's sort of a way to use Trag'Oul's avatar, but they've changed Trag'Oul's avatar since yesterday, basically. And so this particular set is actually easier to sort of make a build around, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to try his build anyway rather than my old build. The problem with my old build, I think one of the main problems with it was in order to before the 6 set bonus was dependent on using life but not healing, and every time you healed you'd remove a stack of the damage bonus, and that was a problem because my healing skills were also my essence generating skills, so every time I needed to generate essence, which I needed with that build, I would also heal and then reduce some of the stacks and reduce some of the damage. So just wasn't a smart build on my part. But since then they've changed the 6 set bonus now to be a flat extra damage, a flat extra life cost, and a flat increased healing, which is much easier to work with. But nevertheless, I'm going to use the build that Zachary suggested, and that was to do the Trag'Oul's set, as you can see, and also the Grasp of Essence, which allows the exploded corpses to do more damage when I use Corpse Explosion, so Corpse Explosion ends up being the main damage dealer. And then also Siphon Blood drains blood from 2 additional targets, which will be good for healing. So Siphon Blood will be sort of my main healing skill. And the Johnstone, each corpse consumed, this is another change. Each corpse consumed in Land of the Dead grants a stack of Macabre Knowledge, which increases the damage of Corpse Lance and Corpse Explosion being the important one, while outside of the Land of the Dead. And I can actually get stacks indefinitely, it seems. So every time I use Land of the Dead, I get more stacks of Macabre Knowledge, and they don't go away. So that's really, really nice. So that allows me to keep increasing the damage output of my Corpse Explosion. So that's really good. I also noticed a lot of the changes benefit Corpse Lance, so I may end up trying a Corpse Lance build again at some point, but for now I'm trying this build, obviously. I also changed this ring out to be increased damage against slowed enemies or control impaired enemies, which I don't know how often I do control impairing on enemies, but I think I do it often enough that the increased damage is good. But it turns out that the enemies usually die so quickly that it doesn't really make a difference. But you know, that's something to keep in mind. And then I've also, for now, included this legendary gem. Each hit done increases healing received by 1% for 5 seconds, although I may swap that out here in just a second. Still have Moratorium, which I've actually gotten all the way up to level 25, so it also has a chance to clear all stagger damage. And I still have pet damage, although I should definitely swap that out because the only pet I have is the Golem. So yeah, I'll swap this out and probably maybe the Invigorating Gemstone as well. And then in terms of the reason, so the suggestion was to use the Grasp of Essence and also Trag'Oul's avatar, which might have one way I could have done that is to put the whole set of Trag'Oul's avatar on and then use the Grasp of Essence from Kanai's Cube. But I actually wanted to use another item from Kanai's Cube, which has also been changed, in order to get more corpses, which is the Moribund Gauntlets, which used to have a chance that my golem would shed corpses every second, but now, every time they were hit, but now it has a chance, just sheds a corpse every second, which is awesome. It's a pretty much endless supply of corpses, and it turns out because of this I don't need to break them down to 8 corpses. But in order to do that and still get the full set bonus, I needed to use the Ring of Royal Grandeur, which reduces the number of items needed for set bonuses by 1. And then I actually had another item that I was using before when I was trying this build out in here, which is Raylania's Shadow Hook, which is another item that changed. Every point of maximum essence increases damage by 0.5%, and Bone Spikes generates 5 additional essence for every enemy hit. Now, I wasn't using Bone Spikes, but the additional 100% damage, because I have 200 essence, was nice, but I did feel like I needed more healing, so I've sort of rebuilt the build slightly around health globes. So critical hits have a 4% chance to spawn health globes, which is nice, and then you'll see my skills, especially my passives, also help with that. Blood for blood, picking up a health globe removes the health cost of the next blood spell. That's really nice, and now can stack up to 10 times, which is really, really nice. And then life from death, consuming a corpse has a 20% chance to spawn a health globe, which is also nice. And then blood is power, after cumulatively losing 100% of my maximum life. All ability cooldowns reduced by 20%, so that's for Land of the Dead. It can only happen once, but 20% reduction is nice. What is that? 1/5 of 126? 24 seconds, yes. So it reduces it by 24 seconds. And then Siphon Blood. Now, Zachary suggested to use Drain Life to increase the amount of life gain out of this, but now, since I'm sort of focusing more around a health globe healing strategy, I'd rather use the Bloodsucker rune with this. And then the other skills are, as he suggested, Corpse Explosion with Final Embrace for the life cost, but big damage. Bone Spirit with Possession for the high damage, life cost, and Charming. Although this Corpse Explosion ends up doing more damage than Bone Spirit eventually anyway, so it's this has somewhat of a limited use, but at least early on it can be useful. Blood Rush because it gets all the bonuses from Trag'Oul's set, so it has the effect of every rune. Command Golem, which I've swapped out the 8 corpses idea for one that heals me when I use it, so that's I think probably a slightly better use of the Command Golem. And then Land of the Dead Shallow Graves to slightly extend the time that I can use it, but also just Land of the Dead is really, really useful with this build, obviously. So right now I'm on Torment 7, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what this build looks like. And actually, let me lower my blind so I can actually see, because it's pretty dark in here, or because it's pretty bright in here. There we go. Yeah, so let's go ahead and show what this can do in a regular Rift. And actually, it turns out because of the bonus never going away with Land of the Dead, it's good to use Land of the Dead pretty much right away on the first batch of enemies. So I'll go ahead and show that. Now, one thing is when I was practicing, see that he releases one every second. That's kind of crazy. When I was playing this before, I did get relatively close to dying sometimes, which was, and by relatively close I mean very close to dying a couple times. I was like probably 5% life, and that was a big concern, obviously. But I think part of it was me just not being smart with my skills. Part of it was I had a slightly different build that didn't make as many health globes, and so that probably made a difference as well. You can see the Corpse Explosion just devastates everything with this build. So it's pretty cool. I haven't even really been using some of the other skills, but I'll just go ahead and show some of those for reference. There we go. Yeah, Corpse Explosion's just OP with this build at this point, which is nice, very nice. And there's another elite pack. Let's go ahead and run out of there. All right, just use a skull for no particular reason. There we go. These guys had shielding, which was a little bit annoying. Hey, there we go. A unique, a legendary. That's the word I'm looking for. So I can kill them pretty quickly. There we go. Yeah, and that's another reason I wanted my golem to have the healing. Oops, I'm attacking my own enchantress. The golem to have the additional healing so that I can have a quick heal just in case I feel like I need it. There we go. Pick up our yellow skull coins, and on we go. There we go. not killing everything in one hit right now, but once I should be using Land of the Dead again because it's back up. Alright. Let's use it up here. There we go. Get out of there. There we go. Now you can see I have 55 stacks of bonus damage for Corpse Explosion because of the Land of the Dead, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. There we go. So, yeah, I think, as you can see, this build has no problems, as long as you use it smartly, has no problems in Torment 7, and I'm actually going to show after this a Torment 8 Rift, which I have not tried yet. I've tried the one level below Torment 8, but haven't tried Torment 8 itself yet, but I'm sure that it'll do just fine in it as long as I don't do anything particularly stupid. So when I said I almost died, I think I may have actually procced my, cheat death move twice. So I think I was that close to dying, which is pretty scary on hardcore, but I got this, I think. We'll see. Alright. And I was about to say you're dead, sir, but you're not dead, sir, yet. Now you're dead, sir. Get out of those explosion areas. Pick up these things. Wow, that took a while to actually explode. Alright. I do want to pick up as many health globes as possible because of the 3 life costs. So yeah, that's one good reason to try to pick up health globes. Like that one up there. There we go. And I don't have to actually walk over it to pick it up, which is nice. All I have to do is use Siphon Blood. And it turns out it doesn't even matter where I use it. I can use it even on the ground. There we go. My cat's going crazy right now, so if you can hear him in the background, well, there's nothing I can do about that. There we go. I really am not getting as many health globes as I would like still. Alright, on we go. Use a bone spirit there. There we go. Got 1 health globe. And let's go on to the next area. As you can see, I'm actually, 3/4 of the way to the Rift Guardian, which is nice. Alright, there we go. And explode some corpses, and have my cat just go absolutely insane. There we go, there's a nice legendary ring. Oh yeah, I keep, that's one problem that I have sometimes, is that I don't use Land of the Dead when I should. Oh, see, I want more corpses, or I want more, what's the word I'm looking for? I want more, life orbs, health orbs. Alright. There we go. Problem is, in Land of the Dead, you want to use as many corpses as possible to get the extra bonus damage for corpse explosion outside of Land of the Dead. But then you use too many of them, and you use too many corpse explosions, and then you risk dying. So it's a balance. There we go. Oh, and a unique or legendary amulet. Explode some corpses already, thank you. Oh, and there's a pack, an elite pack. Let's get out of there. And explode the corpses. and explode some more corpses. Oh, come on. Where are all my corpses? Oh, they're all up here. What are they doing up there? Well, I gotta heal. There we go. Land of the Dead. Let's just do it this way. I feel like my oh, they must have all been right there under my golem. I didn't notice my golem was standing there. Oh, and here's another boss and another boss. Let's explode some corpses. There we go. What is dead can sometimes die. Ooh, let's get out of there. There we go. And I have another Land of the Dead. Just use as many as I can. I picked up a lot of orbs apparently. And I didn't even realize it. Geez, when did I get all those orbs? Well, everything is dying now. And I can use another Land of the Dead. Oh, I see what happened. I think I got a... Of course, that's what happened. I got... No, I have no idea what happened. I don't know what just happened there. I think maybe there was some weird lag going on or something between all the failure to use corpses sometimes, and then all of a sudden I had a whole bunch of stacks of free uses. I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't paying much attention, but felt like there was something laggy going on there. Anyway, let's go ahead and go back now that we've completed the rift. And see what we got. We got a lot of legendary and set items there, so there we go. There's another Paragon level. Critical hit damage, very nice. I think we got 4 total legendary / set items. Let's go ahead and break down everything else so that it's easier to see what all I did get. There we go. Alright, so I got... Oh, yes, Convention of the Elements. This rotates increased damage through elements. Prevent all cold damage taken and heal yourself for 14%. Yep. I've seen things like that before. I don't think I have had this particular one before, though. Then Rothma's feat. Are either of these ancient? No. And this isn't ancient either. A chance to charm enemies when you hit them. This looks like the Enchantress's weapon. Actually, can she equip it? She can. It does slightly less damage but more toughness, and I do like the chance to... Yeah, I think that's better than her current damage dealing move. So, yeah, let's go with that for her. Just to charm enemies when she hits them even more, which is nice. Everything else I can probably... Well, actually, let's see if the Rothma boots are better than the ones I already had or not. So these ones do that. And these ones do that. They're probably similar, pretty equal, but let's see. That's Thorns damage. This was the Thorns set, or the set that I used for Thorns. So if I try Thorns again, I'll probably try that set again. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this one instead. And then the ring and amulet. Oh yeah, I did forget to actually swap out the legendary gems, didn't I? So I'll do that here after this. There we go. Now I have 5 Greater Rift Keystones. I'm going to go ahead and remove the gem from this. There we go. And, oops, put this back in here. Not there. There. Okay. And that in there. Let's go ahead and break the set boots down because I don't really have any other use for them. There we go. And I wanted to swap out the runes. Alright, let's see. So I think runes that would be better than the pet rune and the healing rune. Yeah, because that's for each hit done. I don't know how useful that is for me. Let's see. So certainly I think the Molten Wildebeest Gizzard is going to be better. And then probably... Actually, I saw that they changed Zay's Stone of Vengeance to work with pets. although that doesn't really affect me, but it does affect me because the corpse explosion is usually pretty far away. So yeah, let's actually go ahead and use Zay's Stone of Vengeance. There we go. At least the working with pets part doesn't affect me, but the fact that I'm usually far away from enemies certainly does. So there we go, there we go. Very nice. So now I have Moratorium, Molten Will of the Beast Gizzard, and Zay's Stone of Vengeance. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can't do a level 8 Greater Rift. And let's make it empowered while I still have the money. There we go. And I need to remember to use the Land of the Dead whenever I can. Like so. There we go. Got 29 stacks out of Land of the Dead there. And getting all these extra health orbs is very nice. Although I'm not getting any right now. Use some more health orbs, thank you. There's one. Health globes, whatever they're called. Is a bit slower here, but then again, I only have 29 stacks of the Land of the Dead bonus at the moment, so that might change, might get faster with time. So let's just do that. Let's get a Bone Spirit in there. There we go. And I can use Land of the Dead again. So let's use it here. Alright, I got 64 stacks of Land of the Dead now. Or of the bonus damage now, from Land of the Dead. Let's get a champion pack here. For healing, there we go. Let's get out of the ice there. And you're dead, sir. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, and I can use Land of the Dead again because this is this pylon. Go. 94 stacks. Getting up there. And you're dead, sir. Alright, things are dying quicker now. Probably. Be nice to get more health globes though. I feel like I have so many health globe bonuses and yet I'm still not getting as many as I think I should be getting. There we go. There's a couple. I mean, there are other ways to heal myself. I can use my Blood Rush and I can also use my Golem. So I do need to keep those in mind as well. But the health globes also make my next life costing skill cost nothing, so in terms of life, so that's really, really useful. Just for my own sanity, really. Oh, and of course I can use Land of the Dead again, I wasn't paying attention, so let's go ahead and do it. Against almost nobody. Nice. And you're dead, sir. Looked like the wall actually protected the enemy from the corpses, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. There we go. Now you're dead. I said you were dead earlier, but I guess I lied. Alright, on we go. And to the next area we're going to go here after defeating this champion. Let us get out of here. And explode some corpses and explode some enemies. Perfect. 6 stacks of free costs. What? Oh, I see now what's going on. Each corpse that is risen from corpse explosion costs a stack, or yeah, takes one from the stack of free costs. Yeah, okay, 3% life per corpse. I missed that part. Oops. Okay, well that makes sense now. Well, now it's even more important that I, and it's actually going to be 6% life per corpse with the double cost. So that explains why I can take so much damage all of a sudden. And you're dead soon. There we go. Oh, and of course I can go into the Land of the Dead again. Alright, let's find another enemy pack, or a group of enemies at least. More than just 2, come on. There we go. Perfect. 173 stacks. Alright. Would be nice to be able to see, wouldn't it? Again, it would be nice to be able to see. Alright, here's another elite pack. Very nice. Don't know why I just used that. Because I could, I guess. Oh, you're already dead, sir. Of course you are. Alright, on we go. And down to the next area, I guess. Oh, and a speed pylon. Very nice. And you're dead, sir. And another Land of the Dead. $200 stacks. That is the max. Very, very beautiful. So now my corpses do about as much damage as I could hope for them to do. Come on, use the corpse. There we go. Very nice, very nice. You will make a fine corpse. Alright. Let's get out of there. Molten and enemies. And you're dead, sir. Let's get out of that explosion. That was a purple wave of death, I guess. I don't know. Alright. So if I killed the imp, where... Oh, I must have picked up the purple things. That must be what happened. That must have been what that purple explosion was on the screen. There we go. Explode some more corpses. And continue onwards. 93% of the way. to the Guardian. So yeah, in general, I do think this build is quite powerful. I like it quite a bit. I don't... for hardcore, it's a little bit scary. It's not so scary that I obviously won't use it, because I'm obviously using it. But I think I slightly prefer a build that doesn't feel like I'm gonna... or that doesn't feel like I'm always having to pay attention to my life all of the time. Which I think makes sense. But I think this probably would do more damage overall than the poison build that I had before. So if you're just looking for pure damage, I think this is a build like this is probably the way to go. And I would probably have quite a bit of fun with this build, taking more chances if I was not playing hardcore. But I am, so... Oops, let's actually get the shield pylon. Yeah. It's funny, the shield pylon doesn't actually protect against my own damage. There we go. Alright, and let's go find the Rift Guardian. And use it to land the dead and explode some corpses. Of course, Land of the Dead doesn't do as much damage to him when I'm in the... The corpses don't do as much damage when I'm in the Land of the Dead, but that's fine. I obviously didn't have any problem with him anyway. So let's go ahead and upgrade a gem. I also got a crossbow, which I can identify here. It's probably going to be not anything I care about. Reduces, yeah. I'll probably just get rid of that for some ingredients. But let's see, what gem do I want to upgrade? Probably. Let's continue to upgrade. Yeah, that's very good. I want to get to level 25 with the Molten Wildebeest Gizzard. But yeah, so like I was saying, fun build. Would be less scared of it if I wasn't in hardcore mode. But yeah, thanks for the suggestion. And I think that'll be it for today. So thanks for watching, and in the meantime, have a great day.